Hey everyone, welcome to WrestleTalk WWE Hall of Fame 2018 hopefuls. Here we go with Goldberg, more commonly known as William Scott Goldberg, born on December 27th, 1966. He was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he currently resides in California. He's a former football player, mixed martial artist, and color commentator. He has one child. His wife is Wanda Farrington. I'm pronouncing that wrong. I apologize. His only ring names are Bill Goldberg, and Goldberg. 6'4", 270 pounds, built from Atlanta, Georgia, Dawsonville, Georgia, and parts unknown. Trained by the WCW Power Plant, and he debuted on June 23rd of 1997. His finishing moves are the jackhammer, which is a delayed vertical suplex power slam, and the spear. His signature moves include the multiple kick variations, knee bar, full Nelson slam, dragon screw, ankle lock, and cross arm breaker, among others. Championship-wise, he's a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion once, WWE Universal Champion once, WCW United States Heavyweight Champion twice, WCW World Heavyweight Champion once, WCW World Tag Team Champion once with Bret Hart, among others. He appeared in TV shows and movies such as Family Guy, Punk'd, Automatic, Pros vs. Joes, Law and Order SVO, Ready to Rumble, among others. He married Wanda, a stunt double who he met filming Santa's Sleigh. And they have a son together named Gage. He appeared in WWE video games and WCW video games. With that said, I think we're going to move on to the NWO, or New World Order, which originally are Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan. They had many different names, such as NWO, NWO Hollywood, NWO Wolfpack, NWO Elite, NWO B-Team, NWO 2000, NWO Japan, NWO Wolfpack, or the Wolfpack. And there's many variations through many companies of them. But the three I'm mainly talking about is Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. They debuted on July 7th of 1996. They were active from 1996 to 2015, on and off. And they still do reunions here and there. They always kind of used sort of the same type of songs here. But they had many championships, including the IWGP Heavyweight Champion 3 times, with 3 different members. WCW World Heavyweight Champion 8 times with various different members and others. But they are one of the greatest stables in the wrestling business of all time. And I think with that said, we're going to move on to Michelle McCool, more commonly known as Michelle Leah Calloway, or McCool, born on January 25th, 1980. She was born in Florida and currently resides in Austin, Texas. She was married to Jeremy Alexander, however, she got divorced to him, and now she's married to The Undertaker. She has one child with The Undertaker. Her only ring name is Michelle McCool. She's 5'10", 128 pounds, built from Florida, trained by Deep South Valley Wrestling, or Ohio Valley Wrestling, and David Finlay. Her debuted on November 18th of 2004 and retired on May 1st of 2011. Her finishing moves are the Faith Breaker, which is a belly to back converted mat slam, the Final Exam, which is a hair pull back breaker, the Make a Diva Tap, which is a heel hook sometimes conditioned into an ankle lock, Simply Flawless, which is a big boot, or the Wings of Love, which is a lifting double underhook sit out face buster. Signature moves include the belly to back suplex, European uppercut, and the figure four leg lock. Championship wise, she's a former WWE Divas champion twice, and one of them she was the inaugural or the first. And the WWE Women's Champion twice. She and The Undertaker have their first daughter together, born on August 29th of 2012. She is a devoted Christian. She was diagnosed with skin cancer. And I think that's pretty much it for her. We're going to move on to Owen Hart, more commonly known as Owen James Hart, born on May 7, 1965, and sadly passed away on May 23rd of 1999. He was born in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and he sadly passed away in Kansas City, Missouri, from an incident with the WWE, or wrestling company. He was married to Martha Hart up until his death, sadly, and passed in 1999. He has two children. He's a member of the Hart family. His ring names are the British Bulldog, Bronco, Owen Hart, the Blue Blazer, Owen Hart, Owen James, and the Rocket. 5'10", 229 pounds, billed from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, or parts unknown, and he debuted in 1983, and he was trained by Stu Hart. Finishing moves wise, he did the bridging neck Northern Light suplex, the missile dropkick, the reverse pile driver sometimes while kneeling, and the sharpshooter, as the Blue Blazer, the diving splash, and the moonsault. Signature moves include the multiple kick variations, jackknife pin, and the dragon sleeper, among others. Championship wise, he is a former WWF European Champion once, WWF Intercontinental Champion twice, WWF Tag Team Champions 4 times with various wrestlers, Stampede British Commonwealth Mid-Heavyweight Champion once, among others. His sister, Diana, released her book named Under the Mat, which dealt with their family, including him. With that said, I think we're going to move on to our final wrestler, The Undertaker, more commonly known as Mark William Calloway, born on March 24th, 1965. He was born in Houston, Texas, and currently resides in Austin, Texas. He was married to Jody Lynn. However, those two got divorced in 1999. Then he was married to Sarah Frank, and they got divorced in 2007. And now he's married to Michelle McCool. Altogether, he has 4 children. His ring names are the Commando, Kane the Undertaker, Marcus Callis, or Mark Callis, Mean Mark Callis, Mean Mark, Dice Morgan, the Master of Pain, the Punisher, Texas Red, and the Undertaker. 6'10", 309 pounds, built from Death Valley or Houston, Texas. He debuted in 1984. He was trained by Don Jardine, and he retired on April 2nd, 2017. Finishing moves include the choke slam, the triangle choke, the Devil's Triangle or the Hell's Gate, which is a modified Go Plantia. I don't pronounce that wrong. Last Ride, which is the elevated powerbomb with the Nifix, and the Tombstone Piledriver was the kneeling reverse piledriver, among others. Signature moves include the old school, which is the arm twist, rope walk, chop, the over-the-top rope suicide dive, and the reverse STO, among others. Championship-wise, he's a former WWE or WWF champion 4 times, WWF Hardcore champion once, WWF Tag Team champion 6 times with various wrestlers, WCW Tag Team champions once with Kane, World Heavyweight champion 3 times, among others. He appeared in movies such as The Suburban Commando, Beyond the Mat, and Surf's Up to Wave Mania. I think that's pretty much it for this one. So we're going to end this out. So with that said, next week's Wrestle Talk is Wrestle Talk Managers, where I'll be talking about Paul Heyman, Paul Bearer, Sherry Mantell, Miss Elizabeth, and Bobby Heenan. Have a great day, and peace.